Mr. Holster here, just having a little coffee in the tack room this morning. I thought what I'd talk about this morning real quick is SHOT Show 2018, and not really SHOT Show as much as I want to talk about, and Ruger's been doing this a lot in the last couple of years. They bring out their stuff right before SHOT Show, and I think the concept is to sell it to dealers before they go down to SHOT Show and buy something else. Not a bad idea. And so I thought this morning we'd just briefly look at a couple of the things that Ruger has out. One that really excites me that Ruger has out is the Ruger PC carbine. And one of the reasons I like this so much is the fact that not only does it take different types of Ruger magazines from their pistols, the SR9, the new Ruger Security 9, but it has an interchangeable mag well, so it will take Glock 9mm magazines. It's a takedown rifle. It has a ghost ring sight system, iron sights on the barrel, so as you take it down, you know that sight system's going to stay zeroed. It has a Picatinny rail that's machined right into the aluminum alloy receiver. Kind of a neat little gun. It also has an adjustable buttstock on it that comes with 3 different half-inch pieces you can put on it to vary the length of pull. And of course, I just mentioned the Ruger Security 9, 15-round magazine in 9mm, overall length of 7.24 inches. And the manufacturer-adjusted retail price of $379, so this gun's going to be in your stores for less than $300. And SIG, with their 365, which is their micro-compact, at least that's what they're calling it, handgun that comes with a 10-round magazine, a double stack in a small package that's only an inch wide. And I think here what they're really trying to do with that is compete not only with the Shield, but also with the Glock 26. Glock kind of doing the same thing with the Glock 19X, that 19-round magazine in the full grip frame that's put on has a Model 19 slide put on the top, which, yeah, not too different from the 92D Centurion I used to carry when I was working. Same concept, just a shorter barrel and a full-size service weapon. Last, I want to talk about this because I find this firearm very interesting, and I say firearm because it's not a rifle and it's not a shotgun. It's kind of along the lines of the Mossberg Shockwave. What they did with that, that's not a sawed-off shotgun. That's a firearm. And this is from a company called Franklin Armory, which, frankly, I'm not an AR guy, so I'm not, I like AKs, so I'm not real familiar with this company, and they make relatively expensive stuff, and I want to say it's relatively expensive because I say anytime in this market you've got AR-15s that are selling for around $1,500, you're in the high end of it. I don't know the product, so I can't speak about that, but I've looked at this, and I find this interesting. This is not an NFA item. It's not an SBR, although it sure looks like one to me. It's a short-barreled AR-15 that has a full buttstock on it, and the ATF has ruled that apparently it's not a rifle and not a shotgun, and it's not an SBR, and it's not a tax stamp item. So be interesting to hear the whole story on this and how it works. Maybe somebody out there knows what the story is on this. You can chime in down below. And I think this is going to be the big booth that everybody's going to be going to at SHOT Show right here. This is going to probably be the biggest story. And of course, every year there's people there with new things that they're touting is going to come out that never happened. And yeah, and some of them, they happen someday, but never as soon as they say they're going to either. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of SHOT Show. I thought I'd share some of the stuff that people have already brought out with you that I find interesting, and this last one, I if you watch my channel, you know I love the Shockwave. So yeah, this really intrigues me. I can't wait to find out what the whole story is on this, and see if we're going to see a bunch of these by different manufacturers coming out, because apparently there's a loophole here which I can't quite grasp on this one. Now I can understand the Shockwave one, but on the rifle end of it, I don't know where the loophole is here. I'm a little confused, but well, there you go, guys. There's my coffee in the tack room for this morning. Thanks for tuning in. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Till next time, for Mr. Holster and Jack, who's not here because he's already down in Vegas. Went down there early, which, yeah, I'm regretting this already. It was a big mistake, I think. I'll be lucky if, yeah. At any rate, for Mr. Holster and Jack, go out and stay safe.